Let's go, let's go. Young Shinobi from the unknown. Said I gotta show that I'm with it. I got gusto. Not tell false. I kill them. We all cut throats. Had to put the work in. Show them what the work is. Came up from the bottom. Now I'm up though. Ayy. Stuck up in the trenches. Now I'm on my lit shit. Give me serious one punch. Hold on. What the fuck? Ayy. Pass up the race. Gotta show them I'm playing when I ain't above the stakes. High like a satellite.
Welcome to Bandit Beater Online. Wait, that's not the name? Sorry, I mean Zenkai Origins. Zenkai Origins is a game based off Dragon Ball Z, Super, and everything in between. Game basically follows you, creating a custom character, and takes you through missions as you level up to gain new forms, new abilities, new attacks. Or, you know, you could just spend like £3 to unlock arguably the most busted attack in the entire game. That attack being Hakai from the Beerus pack. But I'm not here to explain why Hakai is super busted for both grinding and PvP. I'm here to tell you everything the game has to offer. And that is a lot of traveling. When I say this game has a big map, that is an understatement. The amount of time you spend flying, you may as well just get Frieza to tell you it's 5 minutes, because you know for a fact it's going to be longer. But getting past the horrendous amount of time you have to spend traveling in this game does have an interesting storyline. Well, less of a storyline and more you going from each trainer to learn. It's a pretty good quest route. Like, you'll go to one trainer, like I'm pretty sure the first trainer being Master Roshi. Once you complete all Master Roshi's quests, you go up to Korin, then to Kami being the final one. Sadly though, by the time you finish all those quests, you'll only be level 39 if you haven't been spending money on this game. That's not even high enough to get your first form. As a margin, which have the lowest requirements for levels, as you only need to be level 40 to get your first form as margin, with Super Saiyans needing level 50 and Namekians needing level 80. It is insane. But past the storyline, after you've hit level 39, you'll have to then go find quests to do, which, have fun doing that, because that's going to take you hours to even get the slightest bit of XP or to even find the quests. Because you don't see them. You've just got to go into a town and hope you find one. Luckily at the start there's a lot of quests, but the more you do, the more you find, I can't find any more quests. Luckily there are repeatable quests you can do to earn Zenny and XP. So that's good. Another form of XP is tournaments and dungeons. Dungeons aren't that hard. You just go in. They're actual dungeons. So you go in, you work your way down or through the dungeon, and then you fight a final boss at the end with mini bosses scattered around like as you go through. So it's actually pretty fun. Too bad that only gives the amount of one quest, even though it takes probably 10 times as long. As for tournaments, they are easily the sickest part of this game, with the rank hub being designed to be like Dragon Ball Fighters ranked setup. It is so nice and clean looking. Honestly, bravo to whoever made that. I made that like executive call in the first place, because that is cool as hell. I like that you can actually walk around and actually go into one of the areas to get put in a queue. It's better than just clicking a button and waiting. As for tournaments though, tournaments happen every like 6 hours or so, where you'll go register and then you'll go fight a load of people who have also registered. Only problem is, one, you're going to find a load of sweats. You're also going to find a load of key spammers and everything in between. Some people will be good, they'll have combos, you know, but you shouldn't hold out hope. As for, luckily though, you only need to get first place to, you know, get some XP. Or you can grab a quest beforehand from Vegeta or around that area to get some experience beforehand. So like, there'll be quests that are get fourth in the world tournament, get third, get second, get first. Which does mean that even if you do come last, you might still get some XP. But if you do come first, you get a resounding 30k experience and 25k Zenny. Now I know what you're thinking. 30k experience? Aren't there quests that give 25k that wouldn't take nearly as long? And you're right. It is ultimately pointless to do tournaments if you want to gain XP. The Zenny, however, is very useful, and 25k will come in handy because each of your moves forms cost Zenny. So do clothes and everything. There is much value in having Zenny. You can't drop Zenny, so people aren't really going to help you out there either. Luckily, you know, there are a few ways to make Zenny. Like, quests are an amazing way. There's a few quests where they're just throwaway quests where you just go, grab something, and then you get like 9k Zenny. So you can get a lot of your modes and forms that way. But besides that, you know, that's about it. The PvP is a pretty strong contender. It is a lot more fun than the PvE side of things, because the PvE is just get a quest, then beat up some bandits. The difficulty of this game is pretty high, but I don't think it's real difficulty. None of the NPCs take knockback from your M1s, so you can't really melee them. So you kind of have to fly up in the air and then shoot down at them so you don't get hit. Especially that goddamn android quest. Luckily for me, I realized I can fly up in the air above them and they don't come up to me. Sometimes they even get glitched and just start teleporting up and down, where I could proceed to use Kamehameha, the most busted non-pay to win ability in the game, to just deal damage and beat them. Saves a whole lot of time. I might make a video on showing how to do it, if enough people want it. But yes. Mastery is another cool thing in this game, where basically you get to go into the meditation room at Kami and you just kind of drag some balls. It's a fun little mini game. Does get repetitive after a while, especially if you need, like, I don't know, 80 mastery. Lucky for margins they don't. You literally just get the levels you need in the Zenny and you're good. So I've never really had to worry about it. But I do know a few people have tried to get very high because they need it for, like, Super Saiyan Ascended or stuff like that. But yeah. The game's pretty alright, the combos are pretty nice as well. So, saying that, I do enjoy this game quite a bit. It's not something I would play every day, but it's something I would hop on until like the next big release comes out. Mainly looking at AUT and GPO's Update 4. And Project Slayer. Project Slayer and Project Star. But yeah, that's basically going to sum up the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and peace. I'll see you next time.